Let me say something that a lot of people are thinking, but very few people are willing to say out loud. Nobody prepared us for this economy. Most of us grew up hearing the same advice. Study hard, get a degree, find a stable job, work for 30 or 40 years, save money, and buy a house. Finally, retire comfortably. That plan worked for a lot of people. But the current world has changed faster than that advice. And now millions of people are discovering that the old map doesn't match the territory anymore. Let's talk about it. First, let's talk about education. For decades, a degree was treated like a guaranteed ticket to a better life. Go to college, get qualified, employers will line up to hire you. But today, people graduate with degrees, certifications, and years of education only to discover that they are competing with hundreds or thousands of other applicants for the same role. Some jobs don't care what degree you have. Others are being automated. And many skills become outdated faster than ever before. Education is still valuable, but a degree is no longer the finish line. It's often just the entry ticket. The real challenge is staying relevant after graduation. Now let's talk about jobs. Many people were taught that loyalty would be rewarded. Work hard, stay late, be dependable, and the company will take care of you. But in today's economy, entire departments can disappear overnight. Companies merge, budgets get cut, strategies change. Sometimes great employees lose their jobs for reasons that have absolutely nothing to do with performance. That's why relying on a single source of income has become riskier than it used to be. Your job can still be important, but your job should not be your entire financial strategy. Then there's saving money. For years, people were told, save cash, be responsible, put money aside. And that advice is still good. The problem is that many people are discovering that the value of money itself keeps changing. The cost of housing rises, the cost of education rises, the cost of healthcare rises, the cost of raising children rises. Meanwhile, salaries often don't keep pace. Someone can do everything right and still feel like they're falling behind. That creates a strange situation. People are earning more than their parents did on paper, yet many feel less financially secure, not because they're irresponsible, but because the rules of the game have changed. And then there's housing. For previous generations, buying a home was often difficult, but achievable. Today, for many young professionals, home ownership feels like a moving target. Every year, they save more. And every year, prices seem to move even faster. The goalpost keeps shifting. Now let's talk about something people don't discuss enough. Family structures are changing too. For generations, families often lived close together. Grandparents helped raise children. Relatives supported each other financially and emotionally. Today, people move across cities, countries, and even continents for work. Families are smaller. Communities are weaker. Support systems are thinner. As a result, many people are handling pressures that used to be shared among multiple family members. One income isn't always enough. One person is expected to be a provider, caregiver, professional, parent, and problem solver, all at the same time. That's a heavy burden. Technology has changed things as well. We're connected to everyone, but many people feel more uncertain than ever. Every day, we're exposed to people making millions online, people retiring early, people building businesses, people buying houses, people traveling the world. And while some of that is real, a lot of it creates unrealistic expectations. It makes ordinary progress feel invisible. You save money for 6 months. Someone else claims they made that in a weekend. You get a promotion. Someone online says they tripled their income in 30 days. Comparison has become a full-time job, and it's exhausting. So what can be done now? First, stop assuming one skill will carry you for life. The people thriving today are continuous learners. They're constantly adapting, constantly upgrading, constantly evolving. Second, build multiple sources of income whenever possible, not because everyone needs a huge business, but because relying on a single paycheck is becoming increasingly risky. Third, invest in skills that create value: communication, writing, sales, technology, problem solving, leadership. These skills remain useful regardless of industry. Fourth, build relationships, not fake networking, real relationships. Opportunities increasingly come through people who know, trust, and respect you. And finally, redefine success. Many people are chasing a version of life that was designed for a different era, a different economy, a different world. Success today might not mean retiring at 50. It might mean having flexibility, options, resilience, the ability to adapt when the world changes. Because here's the truth. Nobody prepared us for this economy. But we don't need perfect conditions to move forward. We don't need certainty. We don't need guarantees. What we need is adaptability. The people who succeed over the next decade probably won't be the smartest, or the richest, or even the most talented. They'll be the people who can adjust when the rules change. And right now, the rules are changing faster than ever.